she communed with him of all that was in her heart. And Solomon told her all of her questions. There was not anything hid from the king, which he told her not. Verse 4 of chapter 11 reads as follows.
All right now.
For it came to pass, when Solomon was old, that his wives turned away his heart after other gods. And his heart was not perfect with the Lord his God, as was the heart of David his father.
All right now.
Amen. May God add a blessing to the readers and doers and the holy righteous word. The thought I want to talk to you about the delight and the danger in alliances.
All right now.
The delight and the dangers in alliances. Notice that alliance between countries are critical.
Okay.
Y'all don't hear me. Our worldwide partnership lighten the burden of our coexistence by making friends of our enemies. Y'all don't hear me.
I don't think they did.
Some of y'all in here today have enemies.
Yeah, we do. Come on, Pastor.
And you use your allies to make peace with them.
That's right.
Oh, y'all don't hear me.
That's right.
I'm talking to the masses. They are the peace mechanism
Okay.
for the world.
Okay.
When alliances break down or never materialize,
Okay.
wars and rumors of wars become the Twitter headline.
All right now.
Yes, I gotta throw a little young folks in there
All
too.
right now.
Yes, alliances are critical
Yes, they are.
to our survival.
Yes, they are.
Yes. That should be obvious to us in this 21st century.
Amen. Amen.
If you don't believe it today, it will seem that the lack of diplomacy and exercise has caused us or the world order to shift.
Yes.
Have y'all been looking?
No diplomacy.
Have y'all been seeing?
Yes. He say whatever.
Y'all don't hear me. Let me go on a little more further here. Alliances once deemed essential
Right.
are now weakened or falling apart.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Y'all praying with me?
Yes.
Please pray for me. Yes, trade with the continental partners, medical and Canada,
Right.
have been dangerously disrupted,
Yep.
poorly managed,
Right.
shift in trade alliances with China.
Right.
Yes, are panicking our stock markets.
I bet.
See, countries like Iran
Okay.
and North Korea, seem bent on war as their only option to get a bigger piece of the world's market.
Amen.
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
This ain't politics, but this is the word. You'll find out where I'm going with this.
Right.
Israel knew all about the failures of alliances.
Yeah, they did.
Y'all mighty quiet.
Yeah, they did.
Listen, she which represents Israel,
Right.
had her shares of enemies.
Yes, you did.
For not a few days, a few weeks, but hundreds of years. But the crowning of King Solomon ushered in a new era.
Right.
Solomon mastered the art of friendly discourse
Yes, he did.
with his surrounding neighbors.
Yes.
Yes, and Israel's horizon grew brighter.
Yes.
Instead of wars with the Philistines and Ammon, to the delight of Israel,
Right.
Solomon formed alliances with Egypt,
Yes.
Tyre, and southern Arabia.
Right.
Y'all know
Yes,
the
he
story.
did. Yeah.
Alliances can be truly delightful.
Yeah, they can be.
They can open doors
Right.
that were heretofore closed.
Amen.
Are y'all with me on this so
Oh,
far?
yeah.
They can strengthen our common goal.
Yes. Yes.
Or they can create a global partnership that leads to a peaceful pursuit.
Okay.
So let's take a closer look at the delights of this alliance. When the Queen of Sheba heard of King Solomon, Solomon's fame, she was skeptical.
Wow. Yeah.
How could one man be so gifted
Right.
with such deep knowledge
Right.
and divine character before she would allow her nation to let its guard down and from an alliance with such a man? She had to see the king
That's right.
for herself.
That's right. Speak for itself.
After all, she was great in her own right.
That's right. Sure was.
Yeah, see the word on the streets. That's right, she heard the
On the
word
street. That's right.
on the streets. May have been that Solomon was wise,
Right.
but the only way to know for sure was to go to him
Right.
and see for herself. She had heard of a temple where man could approach God. So she wanted to know all about that
Amen.
because no king was going to dupe this queen.
That's right. That's what she said.
Oh yes. The parade the Queen of Sheba assembled
Right.
was more than impressive.
Yes, it was.
It was outright spectacular. The journey she had to take was toilsome.
Yes.
And the gifts she brought were massive.
Yeah, they were.
Imagine the delight of the citizen of Jerusalem
Right.
when the queen's entourage entered the gates and parade down the street towards Solomon's palace.
Amen.
Y'all with me so
Amen.
far?
Yes.
See, the scripture says Israel had never ever seen
Okay.
an abundance like this one.
That's right.
Y'all hear me? At least not on this one place.
Exactly. Exactly.
For Israel, this new alliance brought much luxury.
Much love.
They had affordable iPhones
Come on now.
and iPads,
Tell us.
designer clothes,
Right.
inexpensive Walmart necessities.
Come on now.
It was a boon to Israel's economy.
That's right.
Oh, wait a minute. That's us.
That's right. Talk, yes.
Still, Israel enjoyed the flood
That it is.
of new goods into their economy.
Yes, yes, yes.
Everybody was enjoying
Yes, they were.
a piece of the pie.
I know that. Come on.
Y'all don't hear me.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Oh, yes. But Sheba
Come on now.
had attached a price to her gifts. She first wanted to meet the king and probe his brain. Yes, for some wisdom. In other words, she wanted to test his knowledge to see if he was really all that and a bag of chips. Y'all don't hear me. Yes, the Queen of Sheba
Come on now.
had been carrying some hard questions about life in her bosom. And she was looking forward to finally meeting someone who might have the answer.
All right.
So Sheba came to Israel, half disbelieving, yet thirsting for answer the way her country's desert was thirsting for water.
All right. All right. Ah.
It's natural to seek some benefit
Okay.
from an alliance.
Yes.
You see, partnerships should never be one-sided or lopsided. Wise alliance are based on a calculated assessment of benefits of a partnership.
All right.
Sheba calculated carefully. In those days, outward prosperity was a sign
Right.
of divine favor.
Right.
Solomon, obviously, divine favor
Right.
was worth her further exploration.
I know that.
She wants to explore if this was really, in fact, true.
Yes.
In other words, we call it investigate.
Yes, what I said.
Today, outward prosperity
Yeah.
can be a sign of something else.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Too many wear their wealth, gold chain,
Yeah.
and bangles,
Yeah.
designer bags, and suits, and expensive cars. I know I'm right about that.
Amen.
Like a badge of honor.
Yes, they do.
While their bank accounts
Come on now.
are overdrawn and their rent is past due. Let me tell y'all something. That's not divine favor.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
But I can tell you what it really is.
All right now.
That's a lack of wisdom. Yes, y'all don't hear me today. Come here, Proverbs. Chapter 8, verse 11. Solomon's dead. Ezra knew that wisdom is better than rubies.
If y'all don't believe me, I just called out to Proverbs.
Yes.
Then I'll run it by you again. Chapter 8, verse 11. So you'll see that I'm telling the truth.
The Bible says
It wasn't Solomon's wealth that impressed the Queen of Sheba. It was the way he interacted with his servants. She envied the way he bestowed a position of privilege on them and treated them with dignity. Today, we don't even know how to treat one another with dignity. We lack even integrity. Most of us don't even know what it means. Some of you are not trustworthy. Maybe you look up the word integrity, you'll find out that it means honest. Yes, y'all don't hear me. Some of us, we're too busy looking out of that beam of that eye. And we're judging each other based on what I got. What you ain't got. My child is better than your child. Oh yes, y'all didn't hear me. I'm talking to a Holy Ghost. You know, we put our children on a pedestal. But let me remind you, if you put anything before God, anything, then guess what? You might as well go on and serve them. Because you're not a God, but a bastard. You claim to be a part of his family, then you better put him first in your life. And when them children get to acting up, just throw them on the altar.
I know that's what I said. Put God on there.
And let God take care of it. See, you don't want mama or daddy to say, Lord, I'm putting my child on the altar. They don't understand what that means. But I know what it means. You don't want God raising his hand on you. I'm here to tell somebody you better wake up and smell the coffee. It was in Solomon's wealth that impressed her. She had money, lots of it. She envied the way he bestowed position of privilege. She didn't know whether to compliment Solomon or praise the God who gave them such a wonderful king.
All right.
As we read in the biblical account, we realized that she was in awe.
Right.
Y'all know when you see something spectacular. Y'all don't hear me. But she was in awe of this wise man who preferred knowledge over worldly goods.
Amen.
See, a bond of friendship knitted them together.
Yes, it is.
And I would just say merchant their gifts, cemented their alliances.
Okay. Okay.
Y'all catch me on that?
Yes, yes.
For the Queen of Sheba, this provide or proved to be a journey worth her great effort.
Oh, okay.
And an alliance of great value. Never underestimate, saints, the value of networking.
Okay.
See, it can jumpstart a stale
Okay.
career path.
Yes, okay.
It can link you to resources otherwise inaccessible. It can give you a greater sense of security. See, the benefits of an alliance can be multitudinous. Let me put it this way, countless. So what did King Solomon get out of this alliance? How did it impact him? Well, I'm glad y'all asked. Here is where we see the dangers of an alliance. Danger, danger. As the robot said on the TV show Lost in Space. We need to watch out for the dangers in our alliances. See, you have to be careful who you hook up with. Hookups can cause mess-ups. The pros and cons of alliances are truly numerous. It's the cons that can get us. And it's what ultimately got Solomon. You see, God chose Israel to be a blessing.
That's right.
Israel was meant to be, as Dr. Luke recorded in the 2nd chapter and the 32nd verse, a light to lighten the Gentiles. See, their light was to shine brightly, to draw the heathens to the land. See, y'all missed that part. That's why you're supposed to have a light to draw the heathens. Solomon was chosen by God to be the catalyst for the dispersion or spreading of the light to the world. And for a time, he was. We are too often taught that the story of Solomon paints an ideal picture of man's relationship with God. Really? What part of apostasy and sensuality makes Solomon's relationships with God so perfect? Solomon's alliance, and there was many exposed him to many idolatries of the world. If you need or read the full account, you'll find that Solomon not only allowed his foreign wives
That's right. It's a lot of them.
to have their shrine
Yes, it is.
and celebrate their whoredom harlots
Yes, they did. Tell it.
of false gods.
Yes.
He too went after other gods.
He did. Yes, he did.
Y'all don't hear me.
Yes, I do.
No one was to blame
All right.
but him
That's right.
for having turned away his heart
From God.
from the Lord.
Yes.
Instead of his nation of Israel having great influences on the influx
Yeah.
of foreign or infiltration.
Right.
The reverse became the norm
It sure
Right.
did.
because King Solomon allowed
Right.
himself to be led astray.
Yes,
Yes.
he did. That's right. He could have told them to
I discovered that Solomon
Okay.
handled great pressure in running the government.
Right.
But he could not handle the pressure
Come on.
from his wives,
That's right. He couldn't handle the
who
pressure.
wanted him to worship their God.
That's right.
You see, in marriage, talking to the marriage folks,
All right.
in marriage and close friendships, it is difficult to resist pressures to compromise.
Yep.
And when past every way but loose. Y'all didn't hear me. Yes. So, notice if you will, as I learned that it's difficult to resist pressures, to compromise. I will lead us to identify with the desires of those we care about.
Amen.
Well, let's face it, with such pressures, Solomon at first resisted it, maintaining pure faith.
All right now.
He tolerated a more widespread practice of idolatries. Then he became involved in idol trusts,
Yes. Come on now.
worship, rationalizing away the potential dangers to himself
Okay.
and to the kingdom. It is because we want to please and identify
Okay.
with our loved ones
Okay.
that God asks us not to marry those who do not share our commitment to Him.
That's right. That's what he said.
So don't run and get a divorce now just because you heard the scripture. Listen, I discovered that when it comes to marriage or intermarriages, we get so caught up on the physicalness of the individual's looks, race, or we can have pretty babies, personalities, wealth, and success.
That's it right
That
there.
we overlook God's warning sign,
All right. All right. Come on now.
especially if they told you, I don't believe
In.
or I don't follow God that much.
That's right.
Nor do I have a personal relationship with His Son.
Okay.
Well, we say to ourselves, I can change him or her.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Well, that would ultimately result in being in a tug of war,
Amen.
in tying the knot.
Amen.
Yeah. See, you knew
Okay.
that the two of you wasn't
Right.
compatible,
You knew it.
equally yoked,
Right. Even Leo. Amen.
in your religious beliefs.
That's right.
But you decided to go on into the marriage of thinking I do,
Oh.
but it was really I don't.
Okay. You know he don't.
The Apostle Paul told us in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 17. Married folks, you may want to write that down.
Yeah.
Folks who thinking to get married, you may want to write it too. Therefore, do not be unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord is. In other words, don't be stupid
That's right. Yes. Don't be stupid.
just because pretty kids. You better read the word.
Amen.
Well, let me help y'all out in Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 3. Speaking of the Israelites' relationships with the inhabitants of the promised land.
Right.
God commands,
Yep.
you shall not intermarry with them,
That's what he
giving
said.
your daughters to their
That's
sons,
what he said.
or taking their daughters for your sons.
That's what he
There
said.
are many other Old Testament scriptures that warned the Israelite not to intermarry
Yeah.
with the inhabitants of the land of Canaan.
Right.
Some look at those scriptures and come to the conclusion that it was a race or a racial issue.
No.
Well, they were wrong.
Amen.
It was a religious issue.
Amen. Amen.
God did not want interracial marriages between the Israelite and the Canaanites.
Right.
Because the Bible says, if you keep reading,
Right.
Deuteronomy 74,
Yep.
for they will turn away your sons from following me.
Right. That's what he said.
Does it make sense now?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Turn away from God to serve other gods.
Other God. That's what he said.
It had nothing to do with skin color.
Amen, Pastor. Amen.
The Catholics made y'all think that, but that is not true.
Right.
Read for yourself.
Amen. That's right.
Don't take the advice of somebody else.
Amen.
Don't just go to a cathedral with beautiful windows and chairs and benches that you can walk in and think, oh, it's so heavenly. And it's a host of where that there he is like the Lord. But no, that's not true. All of us have sinned and come short of the glory of God. No man is righteous
That's right.
in the eyes of God. Y'all don't hear me.
Yes, I do.
They were wrong. It was a religious issue. God did not want interracial marriages between the Israelites and the Canaanites because the Bible said so.
Right.
Well, what else can the Bible tell us? I discovered that
Uh-huh.
in the New Testament, because we are the New Testament church,
Amen. Amen.
nowhere speaks about interracial marriages.
No.
They're all looking at me strange.
No, it doesn't.
It does, however,